It is, I know. I think I should find a different background. This one didn't quite crop as well as I wanted. Ryu and Sagat are being eaten by the NES window. Hey, don't worry. Okay, I'll... sorry about the music there. It's a Saturday, my brain's been offline all day, so... Let's see. It was requested from my friend Snarbu here to play some Mega Man 5, and play that I shall. Now let's see. Here we go. Now... No. I need to adjust my controls. Hang on. Oh god, I'm so stupid. Let's just play more of One Night in Neo Kobe City while I'm doing this. Okay. It's not being acknowledged. That's great. That's fantastic. What's the dealio? I thought that this was saved. Hang on, technical difficulties. Alright, Mr. Gamepad doesn't want to fucking work, so... I have to scum it out with the keyboard tonight. Stupid. God. I should have checked this before going live. Well, I'm incredibly amateur at this still, but I hope to learn more as I go along, so... But, yeah. I can play with the... Oh, shit. God, that's... Okay. That... It'll have to do. But yes, Mega Man 5. Not one of my more favorite Mega Men, but still a great game. Even if the arsenal's a little crappy, but I usually stick with the Mega Buster anyway. Now, Starbu, since you requested this, I'm going to give you first choice of who... Oh, forgot. Alright, hang on. Okay, let me turn it up a bit. Okay, how am I sounding now in relation to the game? Testing. Da 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 ba ba bum. Alrighty, well, since you requested Charge Man, who is one of the harder guys to fight, I suppose I'll get to him first. Wordito, I think Mega Man 7 is actually very good and underrated. Might be in my top 5 of Mega Man games. I don't know why it gets so much flack, but... Oh, that was weird. I wasn't making sounds when I was charging up. I think 8's pretty underrated too, although I don't rate that quite as high. Oh. I love the train nets. It's a pretty cute gimmick. Miniature trains on top of a train. Yeah, they had, Yeah, I think 5 and 6 are also underrated. Basically, every Mega Man that isn't 2 is underrated, except for 2, which is overrated. Is that a fair statement? I mean, I still like 2. There seems to be an audience nowadays who, prefers to shit on 2 because it's overrated and being hot take and contrarian is the cool thing nowadays. But, I still respect what the game has done for the series and getting it as far as it's come. But... yeah, it's got some problems, let's be honest. The Wily Castle stages really suck in that one. And I don't know if people consider it a fluke, but the whatchamacallit, the Metal Blade being too overpowered as it is kind of both of a blessing and a curse. because you can potentially get through the entire game using just it. But then, like, what's the point of the other weapons? This is why I like Mega Man 9 so much, because every weapon is freaking busted in some way. Don't nerf almost everything, buff everything else. Bring it up. That's what most fighting games should do. Hang on, I feel sleep coming. Woof. Alright. The stage wasn't too bad, but Chargeman himself takes some effort, as I recall. He has the ability to make himself arbitrarily invincible anytime he wants. Like there. As well as stop walking and make it very hard to jump over him. Except when he decides to charge at me, which, as you can see, is very annoying. Thing of it is, you're probably better off using the Mega Buster on him anyway, because the weapon he's weak to is the infamous Power Stone, and it is one of the most notoriously crappy weapons in all of Mega Man-dom. Like, you think the Topspin's hated, the Power Stone just has nothing going for it. But yeah, after a bit of struggle, I have beaten Chargeman. Not bad. Yay! Take a victory swish. My purple berry water. Although the charge kick that you get from Chargeman is not much better. It's kind of crunchy, if I may be honest. I like that in-between music, though. I usually start with Wave Man. I believe he's weak to the charge kick, if I'm not mistaken. The stage does do something very annoying later on, though, and I'll point it out when I get to it. I don't know why I consider this a good intro stage. It is kind of tricky. Yeah, very good sequence, I agree. They got very elaborate from 4 onward. Whoops. Oops. That's just me being stupid. No, Snarbu, I do not believe the special weapons have any utility. They only exist to deal damage, as far as I know, but, they're not the best at doing that for the most part. The only weapon that's even remotely liked in this one is the gyro attack, for being as relatively diverse as it is. Yeah, in most Mega Men, I just usually stick with the default Mega Buster. Anyway, now the game is kind of a shmup with this jet ski section. Pretty straightforward for the most part, you just shoot everything until the Joes start coming up behind you there. Now the annoying thing that I will soon point out when I get to it. And yes, very nice parallax scrolling. You can't charge shot while on the jet ski for some reason, which is kind of weird. That Octo mid-boss is pretty easy. But yeah. So, yeah, the letters that you get in this game allow you to use beat if you manage to grab all 8 of them. The letter in Wave Man is rather dickishly placed, so that if you miss it, it's just near the end of the ski section, of the jet ski section. And if you blow it, you basically have to do the entire stage over again to get it. Because, you basically checkpoint right here, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, maybe you can kill yourself on the cannon, but I don't remember exactly. It's a dick move, whatever the case. Here comes Wave Man. Pretty much a battle of attrition. Pretty easy, even for such a crappy weapon. What a concept. You can't shoot at all while using it. You can only slide. Yeah, it's not great. I'm gonna see if I can try and get my controller working again on here. I have no idea why it wasn't functioning earlier. Well, let me see. No, it doesn't want to cooperate. Man. What is this crap? I get this shiny new controller, and what's the problem? Is it too new for an old emulator? I don't understand it. Do I need to jump through another hoop to make sure it's recognized by emulators? I don't know. Maybe there's someone I can consult on this later. But, no, I just have to continue to scum it with the keyboard. Whatever. Anti-micro. Snarb, I'll ask you about that later, actually. I could use some assistance. Anyway, up next is Starman. Although the water wave against him is kind of, not intuitive, because it's a weapon that purely skims the ground, and he only ever, usually stays in the air, so the actual window of hitting him is a little slim, as I remember. But yeah, previous Mega Man had Mega Man jump really high underwater. Here, we have low space gravity, and a lot of spikes to make you think, maybe I shouldn't jump around so much after all. Using deliberate invincibility there. Alright, you served your purpose. Those missiles are jerks. See? Then again, I'm just being sluggish. Oh, these guys make a very obnoxious sound. And they're very powerful as well. And then you have, oh, those missile guys. Ha! Ha 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 ha! I gotta say, this game is a lot more generous about dropping extra lives in other Mega Men, and I'm not sure why that is. Is it like a patch on what they thought was too much difficulty? I don't know. Yeah, I can see the Rocket Knight comparison. God, Rocket Knight, that's a good stream sometime. Anyway, here's Starman. And as you can see, he's very jumpy. But it looks like the water wave shears off his shield. Yeah! It blasts right through his shield. Okay, this isn't as counterintuitive as I thought. Is a Starman. I forget the rest of that already. Powering up with the game's obligatory, relatively useless shield. But the super arrow can be pretty cool if you know how to use it. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I didn't realize that. That's a nice touch. And now we come to what I think is the crown jewel of stage design in this game, Gravity Man. He's even featured on the cover, so you know he's gotta be good. That being said, the stage's gimmick is pretty much ripped wholesale from an earlier Capcom game, namely Strider, the arcade game. I forget if there are any Gravity shenanigans in the NES game, but maybe it was intended as an homage, I don't know. It's still very cool nonetheless, though. Also, Parallax! Would be a very mundane stage, is complemented by the woogity upside down gravity here. Oh yeah, there's spikes just to screw you over. I vaguely remember that being in there. Cans are slightly annoying, but not so bad. Up next, though, is a really big guy. I think he's called, like, the Power Jumper. Yeah, this guy. Ever since the Big Eye, there's always a giant sort of mid-bossy enemy that jumps around and does a crapload of damage. He takes a crapload of damage. Boom. Get the end there. I like these guys that flip along with the gravity. That's a pretty cool design. I think we're almost near the end of the stage for better or for worse. It's a neat level, but it is a little short. At least it just feels that way. But it is still my favorite level of the game nonetheless. And here's Gravity Man doing his squats, bulking up for the big game. Although he is pretty easy, but it's kind of hard to take on him with the Star Crash without donking into him, so. Ta-da! Alright, now, if you want me to move on to another NES game, let me know, or if I should continue with this. I will leave the choice up to you, Snarb, since you and Wardito seem to be my only audience currently. Unless there's someone I'm missing. Don't be shy. Feel free to pipe up if you're out there. I'm a nice guy. Except when I'm losing. Every shield weapon is pretty useless. The only good one was the Jewel Satellite in Mega Man 9. That is an overpowered weapon, practically. Anyway, keep going. Sounds good. I believe Gyro Man is next in the designated order. Then Crystal Man, who I hate. Napalm Man, who I like. And Stone Man, who I'm indifferent to. Very nice music here. Then again, it's very nice music all around. Pointless elevator sequence. I don't even get attacked. It's just there because it can be. Anyway, for a while I thought there was like some sort of power in this level that like had Parallax scroll around, but I completely hallucinated this and in fact confused it for a stage part in Kirby's Adventure. I don't know why I thought there was a bit like that in Mega Man 5. Maybe there isn't 6, I don't know. No, I don't think so. Not that I need the extra life, but there it is. Hey, Chip! I am back! And you're back! Welcome! Did you miss me? I have not changed very much over the... Okay, maybe I've gotten a little more, bitter and wizened, but, yeah, I'm still me, more or less. I'm doing pretty okay-ish, I guess. This year sure has been a year so far. for whatever it's worth for the 20s being what they are. But, I guess what's not going so great is that my fancy schmancy Xbox Series SX controller is not working, so I am semi-forcibly using the keyboard. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, bogus. I didn't even get the A. That was stupid. Thanks, Chip. I appreciate it. Glad to be back, and I hope to be bigger and better and less crappy than before. At least I hope there's more palpable enthusiasm. Jeez. I hope there's more palpable enthusiasm in my voice, if nothing else. But, I still got quite a bit to learn. Oh, bonus life to make up for at least one of the ones I lost. Yeah, I'm still sort of testing the waters, but, not only did I return to Twitch, but I also returned to Twitter to hopefully make more of an online presence, so... you have also tuned in at the point where I start sucking incredibly, apparently. Because before this, I was doing pretty perfectly. And now this stage is suddenly a huge jerk. So, I guess we'll be a little... Yes! I don't know if it's possible to simultaneously stream on Twitch and YouTube, but I would like to do that. If nothing else, I would love to post my streams to YouTube. I have absolutely no editing talent whatsoever. I tried it a bit, and I just really hated it and had no idea what I was doing. So, I hope no one minds if I post my streams raw on YouTube. But then again, they might not like that, so I don't know. There's gotta be something I can do. Maybe it's something I need to learn more about. Because I don't want to sell myself short. I probably can, get more of a presence on YouTube if I work at it, but, how much work do I want to put into it? I don't know. Well, as much as I can, ideally. But, yeah, thanks, Chip. I appreciate your vote of confidence, and, yeah, I'm just getting back to my feet. I don't intend to do much serious streaming just yet, but I'm getting there. I'm working my way up to it. Although, I don't think the Street Fighter background is really doing much for me. I just kind of plucked it up on a whim. Snarbu, the gravity hold is this game's obligatory insta-kill everything. I can demonstrate it in a bit. Basically, it lifts all of the enemies off of the screen. Learning Premiere. Huh. Maybe I can get a few tips from you. Feel free to DM me on Twitter if there's any advice you can impart. I'm Mike, the Digital Kid, aka Sotenga over there. Just started back posting today. After condemning Twitter as the ruiner of reputations, I realized that only happens for stupid people. I don't think I'm stupid enough to ruin myself by declaring, "Hey bro, gotta get in the NFT crypto blockchain, bro!" Like fucking Troy Baker, what a clown. Hey, another bonus life. But, I'm not sure I want to talk about controversial stuff on my stream. Feel free to discuss that if, you would like to. But, I'm still kind of testing out what works and what doesn't. Fuck! I hate this stage! As you can see, this is not my favorite stage in the game. And I have to start at the beginning. Great. Well, thankfully I still have a plethora of bonus lives, but, we're definitely at the relatively trickier back half. This is probably the most agonizing stage in the game, although Gyro Man's stage. Well, what do I like to talk about? I don't know if it's because it's mimetic or if I've been feeling jokey about it lately, but it seems like I want to bring up the Marvel Cinematic Universe every chance I get nowadays. Even if it might cheese other people off because they're tired of hearing about it. Oh! I hate the stage, I really do. But today I got on the Marvel's Defenders Limited series after years upon years of staving it off. Oh, Snarbu, that's a good question. I'll see. Also, I didn't demonstrate the gravity hold. Behold! Okay, that worked kind of crappily, but, it took 2 to lift him off, but, you see. It's not the best weapon, by the way. Okay, let me see. Star Crash. Well, I'll be damned. It actually does. Hey, Scarlet Swordfish! Welcome! I'm currently streaming Mega Man 5, and, doing kinda poorly at Crystal Man's stage. Because this is probably the most agonizing stage in the game. Sotenga bus is coming, and everybody's running. New York to San Francisco, a big fat party disco. The wheels of steel are turning, and everybody's burning. I should not know the lyrics. Why do I know the lyrics? Okay, I'm sorry about that. Okay, I'm afraid to make this jump because it screwed me over last time. Okay. There. We got it. But yeah, I could also use the Star Crash, now that I think about it. The timings of those crystal drops are just so weird. Yeah, you're correct, Snarb. I was being very selfish there. Let me see if I can find a better use of the gravity hold. Ta-da! Ta-da! It does not work on the shield attacker. Hey, Weasel! We indeed like to party. We like Mega Man. We like Mega Man. Okay, that's terrible. Just stop trying to be clever, B. But yeah, Chip, I'm a huge Mega Man Classic fan, and I do not think... Ooh, Mega Tank, I definitely want that. I do not think of the classic games there's a single... Screw you, Rush. There's not a single stinker in the bunch. In my humble opinion. 4 is my personal favorite of the NES games, but 2, 3, 5, and 6 are all great. I think that the first Mega Man, it's still a game oh. Shit. Yes, 8 indeed counts as classic, and I think 8 is very underrated. Now I'm going to die because I missed the beat letter. Unless the checkpoint puts me right at there. Let's see. Okay, good. Haha. Kind of a dick move, but at least I can somewhat roll it back. Yeah, I was saying earlier that I think that 8 is underrated and that 7 is very underrated. Of course, though, 9 is great. 10, not as great, but still pretty good. And 11 has really grown on me. God! I thought it was going to be one screen down. No, Dr. Cossack, I don't think... I think Dr. Cossack is mentioned in the manual, but he's not really in the game proper. Too bad. He's very, underused in the series, I think. Yeah, Clown Man's a jerk. I don't know who the recommended starter stage is in Mega Man 8. I think I usually start with Tengu Man, but honestly, he's not much easier than Clown Man, so kind of have your work cut out for you no matter what. But I'm always glad to spread the word of Mega Man, so... Okay, go left, got it. Weasel, you're probably right, probably is Frostman, which is the stage that's infamous for the jump, slide segment, which nobody likes. Although it's not terrible in that level, but when it comes back in Wily Castle 1, there it is bad. Best Mega Man for complete noobs. That is a good question. personally... Oh... 2 seems like the obvious answer, but there are quite a few amenities that later games make that it doesn't have. I want to say, and I'm biased, but 4 is my personal favorite of the NES games, and since that one has the charge shot and kind of regulates the rest of the series going forward, I want to say 4 is maybe the best one for noobs. Yeah, the shop in 8 was pretty neat, but, sorry to hear about that, Weasel. I guess not the most intuitive stage design with the charge shots in question. Mega Man is not an easy series. It's one that I'm okay at. Well, that's after a lot of time and obsession going into the game, so... I want to say this game tilts being on the easier side because they cram you with so much extra lives. Also, have you noticed how inappropriate this stage is? It's a character named Napalm Man. Chuck! Hey! Glad to see ya! Holy shit, I didn't think I'd be getting so many of my regulars back so soon. I should have prepared a better show than this. But, we'll have time for that later. Definitely, everyone, feel free to spread the word. I am Sotenga, and I am up to play anything from the 8 and 16-bit era. And maybe anything more modern, too. I have been playing an awful lot of Dead Cells lately. But, I probably won't be streaming Gears of War anytime soon, not unless it comes to Steam. And boy, I have things to say about Gears. Nah, that's become kind of a joke with me at this point. I should really shut up about it. Anyway. So, yeah, I've always been bugged by the fact that Napalm Man's stage... He's called Napalm Man, and this appears to be taking place in a jungle with tigers, which I think is supposed... I'm just kind of stabbing at this, but... Is this supposed to be Vietnam? Because if this stage is supposed to be Vietnam, either... I don't know, I might be overthinking it. Maybe one of the crew members, one of the developers was just a fan of Apocalypse Now. I don't know. Frank Easiest letter to get in the game, thankfully. Yeah, that is pretty much me with Gears of War. I mean, man, I have been so conflicted on Gears lately. It's a game that I think is only okay, but oh god, these missiles are really shearing my life away. Uh-oh. Okay, no more. Uh-oh. Not good. God! Fuck. Well, there goes that. I think Snowman's stage is easier, at least. But yeah, anyway, Gears. It's a series that I have so many mixed thoughts on, because everyone nowadays just seems to have a lot of nostalgia for Gears, and I'm like, and yes, rest in peace Jerry Stiller, he was awesome, to say the least. Hey, when did he die? Just like a year or two ago, right? Lived quite a while. But, uh-oh. Yeah, Chip, Gears is pretty much the poster boy for cover shooters in the, latter 2000s, so it basically depends entirely on whether or not you tolerate those. I kinda hate the fact that they took over the first-person shooter genre for a while, only for them to come roaring back with Wolfenstein: The New Order and The New Doom, so... Gears is dead, long live Gears. I know there's Gears 5, but I barely hear anyone talk about it. If you hear anyone talk about Gears, it's going to be about the first 3 games. Anyway, that was a pretty easy game. Boss. Yeah, I don't really... Chip, that's actually fair. Call of Duty is... well, Gears is the poster boy for cover shooters. Call of Duty is the poster boy for first-person shooters. And I will admit, I liked Call of Duty 2 and 4, what I've played of those. But, the series just kept going, and going, and going. It is the Energizer Bunny of first-person shooters. I don't think it's going to ever stop, even with Activision. Oh, Chuck! Thank you so much for the subscription! Oh, wow! Damn! Thank you! Oh gosh, I don't know what to say. I could think about it. Much obliging, to say the least. And, yeah, Chip, Battlefield was, I played, I think, I played a bit of one of the Battlefields, but I don't even remember what at this point. That was a good series at some point, but then it just kept going, and later games kept getting cruftier, and, I don't know where Battlefield... Oh, Chip, thank you so much, I appreciate it. Oh gosh, wow, I already have 2 subscriptions. Holy shit. Dang. Well, I'm just doing what I like and showing the enthusiasm for it. Question is, should I bring back my webcam, or does that not matter? I don't know. I'm still figuring things out. Maybe I should go for a VTuber avatar, but I have absolutely no freaking idea what I'd be. If there's, like, a rig of Mega Man or, like, of Doom Guy, then, I don't know. I'd have to ask someone else about that. Yeah, I might bring back the webcam. I'm trying to figure out, because I'm not talented enough, to use a, stream overlay that could show the chat while I'm playing. This is still a very amateurish operation, but now that I'm coming back to it, I'm, oh, there goes a bonus life into the void. Too bad. But yeah. We're just getting back to familiarity, but I very much appreciate the subscriptions. You didn't have to do that, but, it's very cool that you did. Much obliged. Oh, really? Streamlabs. I just realized that I think... hang on. I think I missed the letter. Or maybe I didn't, I don't know. I cannot remember how to get to this. So... I'm not gonna. Wait. Hang on. Do I go up here? No. Damn, I don't remember. It's been too long since I played this. Oh, it's possible Dr. Wily possibly does have a stunted growth. Although, I think there's been a lot of theorizing lately that Dr. Light might actually be the evil one. like, Dr. Wily is kind of like a Team Rocket villain at this point. Just let him have his victory. Although, I guess if he does win, then we get the Proto-Bends, so... Anyway, this stage isn't tough, but it is pretty long. Also, I think I might have missed the letter. It was hidden in one of the rock formations earlier. A little late for that now. So I might have to go back through the entire stage to get it. Alas. I can replay the stage at least, yeah. Which, I'll probably do so using my, quote-unquote systems. Also, Stoneman is a huge chump. That was too easy. My system's turbo button, wink wink. Just take a drink here. Alright. Oh, wow. Forgot about the screen flash there. Sorry about that. Alright. Welcome to the Power Stone world. Yeah, Power Stone is a very underrated fighting game. At least one that I think is really cool. There's where it was hiding. And now we can use beat. Unfortunately, I think I have to beat the level. The thing towards the end of the series, Dr. Wily figured out how to use weapons that hurt his own robots. That's a good point. Yeah, why is that anyway? Wow, that's actually a point I never really thought about too hard, but now that I'm thinking about it, Dr. Wily is pretty stupid. I mean, I think in some of the games he didn't make the robots, he stole them, so it was kind of unavoidable, but yeah, for ones that he ostensibly has complete control over, he just leaves himself an intentional weakness, like how Otacon designed the Metal Gear Rex. Yeah, it's very possible, like, Dr. Wily is kind of like a Batman villain, in that he wants to play the game more than he wants to... He just wants to play the game more than he wants to win it. You can't function without light, exactly, like ostensibly the Joker cannot function without Batman. Or vice versa, however that psychology goes. Although, I gotta say, hot take, the Joker is not the best Batman villain. Or, I should say, he's not my favorite Batman villain. Anyone want to guess who is? No, before you say so, it's not Maxie Zeus. I'm not going to be a troll about it. Sotenga's quiz of the day. Who's my favorite Batman villain? Yeah, Dr. Wily is probably leading Condiment King. Hey, Shadowhawk! Welcome! Great to have you here. Now I'm trying to figure out how to... not the Riddler, although I do like him quite a bit. I feel that the best Riddler is probably Frank Gorshin, actually. He works... no, I don't even know who the Eraser is. Was he a, 60s era villain? Oh, that was a mistake. Shit. Yeah, so Shadow, I'm replaying the stage because I very foolishly forgot the letter, the G, that allows me to use beat. It's a dude who literally dresses up as a 2 pencil. That sounds like the Silver Age. The Silver Age of comics. What a wild west of lovely stupidity. I'll give you a hint. It is one of his main rogues, and it's probably one of his more relatively serious foes. Albeit one that can be played incredibly gimmicky, I'm sure. But if done right, he is... no, not Catwoman. Good guess, though. No, not Mr. Freeze. Although... Man, what the animated series did for him. I'll give you a more blatant hint. This is actually a villain who did not show up in the 60s show. And, no, not the Penguin. You're guessing a lot of heavy hitters, but not the one I'm thinking of. Man, I should have brought this question up while playing Sunsoft's Batman. I'm stupid. Not Ra's al Ghul, not Bane. Let's get into Proto Man stage now. let me see. There are probably at least 3 more that I consider as central villains. His most central of villains. No, not Ivy, not Ivy. Yep, the double castle gimmick that was started in 4. Not Clayface, although he is very cool. And I'll tell you, it's not the Scarecrow either. No, not Kite Man. Although I do like the Scarecrow. You guys are missing a big one here. Or maybe I'm the only one who's as much of a fan of him. No, not the Mad Hatter. Good guess, though. Two-Face! Chip has got it. It is Two-Face. Harvey Dent, who was voiced by Richard Mall in the animated series, and is, I want to say, Batman's most tragic villain. He's his, most prominent failure to save Harvey is something that just stabs at him all the time. It's, plus I just really like his design. Like, a guy who's obsessed with the number 2, with duality and all that, could be played for gimmicky, but I think more than any other villain in the Batman series, well, the animated series. Oh, they changed him to Falseface. Interesting. Uh-oh. Well, that was immensely stupid. The super arrows completely failed me. I guess I could get into a lot of more psychological implication as to why Two-Face is my favorite, but I'm just going to quote Marge Simpson and say, I just think he's neat. Oh yeah, the Rush Jet, right, I forgot I had that. Shoot, yeah, you're probably right. Oh jeez, tigers, burning bright, something in the night. Oh god, I'm almost dead already. I only have 2 energy tanks. I thought I got more than that. Bogus. I have a huge plethora of extra lives. What's anyone else's favorite Batman villain, and/or what's anyone else's favorite comic book villain? Write it. Or hero. Who's your favorite hero and/or villain of anything? I'm just throwing it to the wall here. That is true. Even Batman's low-tier enemies are interesting, I agree with that. Except for Maxi Zeus. Maxi Zeus is just shit. Yep, I would definitely say Spidey is probably my favorite property in Marvel. It's been up and down over the years, but the amazing 2018 1-2 punch of Insomniac's Spider-Man game and Into the Spider-Verse, I think, has cemented Spider-Man as my favorite of all of Marvel's heroes. No problem, Snarf. Give those cats their food so they'll shut up about it. Although for a while, and probably due to the MCU itself, my favorite is actually Captain America. Oh, shit. Do I have to go back to the beginning? I'm not liking this already, but let's just roll with it. Yes, Weasel. I agree. Harley Quinn is very awesome. At least she was in the animated series, and to think that just a character who is basically the Joker's gun model has evolved very interestingly into one of DC's most interesting characters. But I do agree to an extent that, yes, Shadow, she came from the animated series originally. As far as I know, she had no comic origins or anyone even remotely like her. Until the animated series just, you know, gave an excuse to have someone assisting the Joker until evolving the whole mad love angle into something twisted and weird. I Found a YouTube channel to do buyers of Batman characters there around the late 1800s and 1920s. That sounds really neat. Like, what was it called? Gotham by Gaslight, I believe, was one such take. Yeah, it sounds really cool. Now, is there any Batman villain who is just, like, absolute, complete, irredeemable dog shit that you don't know why they still exist? And is it a villain I haven't heard of? Because I heard of this one guy called Prometheus who sounded profoundly stupid. Like, he wanted to be the anti-Batman, so he uploaded a bunch of fighting into his brain or something crappy like that. Like, I really don't get what Prometheus. Modern Joker. Good answer, Shadowhawk. Weasel's also on the Joker angle. Basically, Joker Mania, as I call it, was really, really bad last year. Oh, these fucking things. I'm just going to cheat it with the Rust Jet if I can. I mean, what would you want me to do? Actually memorize these bastards? Yeah, the animated series Joker is okay because Mark Hamill's portrayal is still great, and he wasn't ruined by really unoriginal writers who couldn't think of any other Batman villain that ever existed. Yeah, Shadowhog. Death of the Family sounds just like absolute shit. I don't know much about actual comics. And, you know, that's the thing. Tell me if I'm a poser, but I don't read a lot of actual comics. I really like comic-based adaptations, like movies, TV shows, and games. But the actual comics, I don't really care for. I don't really want to say they're stupid, but a lot of them are kind of stupid. So I will say. Okay, am I an asshole? I probably just haven't read enough good comics. Took care of Darkman 1 pretty well there. I am a clown, I am a chump. I am a fake geek. Call me what you want. Jeez. Whoops. I drank the rest of my stream water. I should probably go fill it up. Yeah, I do agree, though. They made Joker used to be... Yeah, Weasel, you're right. It doesn't help that it's hard to know where to start and what's good. There's just too much to get into. I agree, Chip. Joker has been really overused. He used to be, I think... Like, I can understand why he used to be Batman's, you know, relative arch-rival, simply because he was the most entertaining of them all. Like... Excuse me. He's someone that you could write into anything because he's sadistic, but he's also really amusing. But then they forgot to make the Joker amusing, and then all he ended up with was fucking Jared Leto doing shit nothing in Suicide Squad. And just, oh god, that was terrible. Then again, I'm biased because I'm not really a fan of Jared Leto at all. The best thing he ever did was A, get the shit beaten out of him in Fight Club, and B, get murdered by Christian Bale in, American Psycho. He gave early and wrote a petition leave extraordinarily gentlemen. Yeah, didn't and there's no nice way to say this, didn't the comic version of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen have, like, old-ass Alan Quatermain, like, having, relations with Mina Harker? Alan Moore is really obsessed with sex, and I hate him for it. I don't really know how better to say it, but, like, dude, Lost Girls was fucking awful. Just keep that shit under lock and key. I don't want to fucking hear about it. Oh, you didn't get that far. Well, at least that's what I heard. It doesn't get much better. I mean, I enjoyed Watchmen for what it was, but Alan Moore... probably overrated. I'm not really a good authority on comics, so I probably don't really have the wherewithal to say that, but I think I was mostly frustrated it wasn't seeming to go anywhere. Yeah, that's completely fair. Wasn't Mina Harker a vampire, so would she have been old? Yeah, you know what? I guess that's a point. But she looks young is the thing. So I guess it's a cheat no matter how you write it. Yeah, Shadowhog, you've only ever watched the Watchmen film. Say what you will about Zack Snyder, but I think the Watchmen film is alright. I think it was the best that it could have done if the adaptation was given. And Jackie Earle Haley just killed it as Rorschach. Although remember, kiddies, Rorschach is not a character to ever be emulated or admired. Wow, I just fucking ate shit on that. I hated the sex scene incredibly. It almost ruined Leonard Cohen for me, but everything else is pretty good. I will give credit where it's due. And then Zack Snyder made Man of Steel, which I did not hate, but which went on too long. And then he made Batman... Faceplant. Yeah, that slow-mo intro was very good, I agree. However, Batman v Superman is one of the worst movies I have ever seen in my life. No, not just one of the worst comic book movies. Not one of the worst superhero movies. One of the worst movies ever, period. It is dog shit, and I fucking hate it. It is turgid, it is boring, it is joyless. Ben Affleck is a shitty Batman. I'm sorry, he's, like... You can make any sort of claim for Batman being a fascist throughout his entire career, but, no, I agree, he's super fucking fascist. And then the whole Superman as Christ allegory, and, uh-oh, wow, sorry about the nerd rage, folks. Happy thoughts. I kinda lost myself there. The warehouse fight was pretty cool, yeah. I'll give credit where it's due. I don't like the thing about Batman fucking branding the criminal, but, you know, everything else, it's good for what it is. Hey, I can pull a mean roast when I want to. I just don't know if I should. Hey, is Snarbu back yet? Because there's a funny little anecdote I want to relate with Batman v Superman. No, I don't think he's back yet. Anyway. So yeah, also, it helps that I, missed Sucker Punch, so I wasn't on the Zack Snyder hate train for a while, but, yeah, nowadays, the one-two suck of, Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad, which was only a very slim shave better, still very bad. Man, that made me think that DC movies were not ever going to be good. I thought that, what's CEO's name? Kevin Sugihara, or whoever's in charge of WB? I thought he was just gonna run it into the ground permanently. It's a miracle that DC superhero films bounced back to the degree that they did. To the extent that, Suicide Squad is one of my favorite movies of last year. The Suicide Squad, James Gunn's take. It was really good. Then I saw it a second time with friends who mostly weren't as impressed, and made me realize, oh no, I prefer to watch movies alone because I'm very sensitive to criticism of things I like. Does that make me, like... What does that make me? I don't know. Very thin-skinned. I don't know. I am being stupid. But it's like, my take on criticism is basically like, yeah, I think that this is great, and then someone else says, no, it's not, and I'm like, well, okay, I guess I can kind of see your point. And then when I'm saying, oh, something sucks, I hate it, it's really awful, I don't want to acknowledge its existence. Someone else says, hey, I kind of liked it. I'm like, well, okay, you might have a point. I'm just such a wishy-washy wuss when it comes to committing to my opinions that I just... It's something I really need to work on. I need to stay grounded on some convictions. And, currently, I am, on the train that the MCU is still more or less the gold standard for how superhero films are conducted nowadays for a fair reason. I mean, haters gonna hate, but I still really like a lot of it. Although I will say this, Eternals, not good. I did not like Eternals all that much. It made me kind of worried for the fourth phase. Although, if anyone else here saw Eternals, whether or not you liked it, feel free to pipe in. But if nobody saw it, well, there's probably a reason for that. Off topic, feeling good about my game takes me so offbeat that nobody feels like they can make money off of me. Indeed, Weasel. I wish I was like that too. Oh man, this guy's Flappy Cannon is very annoying to deal with. Hey, get down here. Ow! Ooh! Wow, that was close. That was very close. Yeah, Shadow, you're right about the pandemic. Well, it is on Disney Plus streaming now, if anyone has that. But if no one has that, I completely understand about not wanting to give Disney money. So, I will say, though, Spider-Man No Way Home was great. Best MCU film since Infinity War, and has totally renewed my faith. But then again, I am also a big Spider fan, so Wardito, the Eternals is about, well, the Eternals. They're basically a group of meta-humans. Actually, they were artificially constructed by a giant floaty space robot. And they're at conflicts as to whether or not they should interfere with humanity or whatnot. And honestly, I kind of forget the rest of the plot. It was just so unremarkable to me. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, some people liked Eternals for doing something different. Some people hated it for just being kind of turgid. Personally, I think the fact that it had 2 Game of Thrones actors in it hurt it quite a bit. Because if you want wooden acting, Richard Madden is a complete charisma vacuum. I did not like his Ikaris at all. Oh, fuck, that was bad. The only characters I liked were Kumail Nanjiani's Kango and his valet, played by Harish Patel. Oh, shit. They were actually funny. They were amusing. They had legitimate personality. Almost nobody else had any personality, in my humble opinion. I could see what the film was going for. It had its occasional moments, most of them involving Kingo, but, you know, for the most part, I just thought it was kind of boring and unsympathetic. I mean, I guess they wanted a piece of that Jack Kirby pie, but, they kind of really miss what makes his characters work. So, I don't know. Oops. Man, I just can't time this for crap. Yeah, they're doing a Moon Knight series. And, if I'm not mistaken, Oscar Isaac is Moon Knight? That guy's been everywhere lately. But he's a hell of an actor, so I cannot argue with it. I'm looking forward to that, I can say so. Yeah, I've been keeping up on the MCU series. Batman but Insane. Yeah, that's pretty much his shtick. Although, I guess one could argue that Batman himself is insane. You've done well, Mega Man. I never expected you to defeat my powerful Darkman robot. It was Wily all along. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I forgot to mention the story of this game is that Proto Man was seen to be evil, but was of course set up by Wily for as far as plot goes in a Mega Man game. So yeah, there's that. His plan has failed. Alright, Shadow, that was Mega Man 6 that had failed, F-A-I-L-D, in it. Yeah, I've mostly liked the Marvel series up to now. Excuse me, on Disney Plus. I disagree that WandaVision was the best of them, but WandaVision was, when it was sticking to the sitcom stuff and the stuff about Wanda, actually pretty damn good. When it came to the military okay, that is cheap. That is the only blatantly gotcha bullshit moment in the entire game. Like, that is a colon and a tilty slash. That's not cool. I don't think the game pulls bullshit that badly again, but yeah, I don't like that. Anyway, oh, I could use that bonus life. That's good. Yeah, I don't know why anyone's killed Dr. Wily. 11 games, no less. 12 if you count Mega Man and Base. 17 if you count the Game Boy games? Yeah. 19 if you count the 2 arcade games. 20 if you count Mega Man Soccer. We could just keep on doing this. Oh yeah, Chip. There were... I hate this rush coil. There were 2 arcade games called Mega Man The Power Battle and Mega Man 2 The Power Fighters, which... which are basically kind of like Mega Man if it was a fighting game in a way, where it's just the bosses. And yes, Camber, welcome. Yes, Dr. Wily is dead by the time X rolls around. Although, there's a weird implication in X5 that he... Fuck me, god damn it. That he might not be totally dead, which is really weird. Although X5 just kind of goes off the rails in several ways, so I don't know how much I want to trust that. Here, let me get a leg up in the pile here. Weasel, I unfortunately do not know what Wily and Wright's rockboard was all about. I think somebody translated it, but I don't really know the plot behind it. Oh hey, Snarbu, welcome back. Hey, Sarbu, I was talking about Batman v Superman earlier, and I just wanted your confirmation on this, that you, we actually viewed the movie, and it, we stopped at the Granny's Peach Tea at the wheelchair bomb scene, and then considered that the end of the movie and never went back to it. If you would like to affirm this. Because, God, that movie sucked and I hate it. No, we did not finish it. You're correct. How did Superman... how did Superman not know it was there, except to look over at the exact direction? Like, how did everyone just psychically know that there was something wrong with the wheelchair? And B, how do you cram that many explosives into a wheelchair anyway? Like, and not have it be detected? I don't know if the film would have been any better if it was split in two. Like, you can't polish a turd, basically. Okay, then. And there's this guy. Interesting boss. Not too difficult to deal with. Oops. Oopsies. Sorry, I gotta concentrate on this guy. That's Optimus Prime's collar, yes. This is indeed the Tower of Power. Snarb, I'm sure they have weaknesses, but I don't know off the top of my head what they are. So, the Mega Buster will do. It will suffice for what it is. Anyway, Snarbu, who is your least favorite Batman villain? I just want to know this for posterity, because there's an agreed answer that everybody else has said. And I know you know the answer. I just want to see if we're on the pulse of... Like, I don't know, I just got into talking about comic books for some reason. I have no idea why. Yet Chip, I have no idea why he commits such blatant stupidity. Or why the video games are designed this way at all. Maybe, I don't know, there's some sort of hydraulics failure. Or maybe Wily's just really bad at designing shit. Like, there's a reason why Dr. Light's the popular one and he's not. So... a lot about Mega Man doesn't make sense if you mull too hard on it. Joker! You're correct! Everyone said Joker! Everyone is tired of Joker. Joker this, Joker that. Joker Mania. Joker is played by Jared Leto. Joker is played by... I don't even know anymore. It's... a 486 DX4 100 megahertz machine for 350. Well, I don't really know what that is, but I'm sure it's a good deal for it. Sounds like a sound machine of some sort? I'm sorry, I know very little of technology. I'm just so dumb. Yeah, you're more Shadow, more tired of the edgy variant is completely fair. Oh, it's a CPU. Oh god, I'm stupid. One just before the first penny. Ooh, so it's a relic. Nice. I couldn't tell you whether or not that'd be a good purchase, but it sounds pretty cool, at least. Sounds like something that, LGR would look at on his channel. Uh-oh. Ha! Alright, looks like there's no way to get around this except to jet. The Bookworm. I don't even know what the Bookworm is, but if that's like a really Z-tier villain, then... yeah, fuck, bring him in. Uh-oh. Ow. hope they bring King Tut into the comics if they haven't. This boss is kind of a mess. And I died already. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, and Bookworm, King Tut, Egghead, as played by Vincent Price. Yeah, I should really do Egghead if they haven't yet. Oh, King Tut is already in the comics. Well, shit. Shows how very little I know about the comics. I am a dummy. Well, this guy's pattern's not so bad once you run it. Ow. But I would like to use an energy tank here if that's okay. You know, I got beat. I should really use him. If he works here. Beat, you're completely fucking useless. Expert! Hey X, how you doing? Love to have you here. Thank you so much for stopping in. I am currently on the verge of beating Mega Man 5, and I talked a lot about comic adaptations and why everybody's sick of the Joker nowadays. Wow, it's a really lively chat. This is great. This is so great. I really like this. Anyway, we've come to that obligatory moment. Seems that boss is weak to Power Stone and Gyro Top. Yeah, the Gyro attack is very useful, to say the least. Yeah, X, what was the podcast on again? My memory's really sucky. Anyway, here we go. It's that obligatory time. We gotta do the boss rush. No one's favorite part of the Mega Man series, but it's a series tradition. They're never going to get rid of it, so it is what it is. Wah, wah, wah. There we go. Yes, Metal Wolf Chaos, that's it. Where did it rank? If I might be nosy. I guess it's not really being nosy, that's what everyone would want to know. I still never got around to playing Metal Wolf Chaos. I really should. In the 300s. That's pretty damn good. I really have to get around to it someday. Maybe I should get around to it this year. Oh, below Bushido Blade. I can only imagine that Xerxes argued his way into that one. I forgot we placed King of Fighters 13 that high. That's really good. Very good for a very gorgeous fighting game, to say the least. See, I really gotta get to Metal Wolf Chaos at some point. It's from at their absolute goofiest. Yeah, Xerxes is as obsessed with Bushido Blade as much as I'm obsessed about... I don't know, UN Squadron? Yeah, let's go with UN Squadron. I'm gonna hit this one in the middle now. There's Gyro Attack, Gyro Man. I'm getting a little tired. but Gravity Hold. That's right. Uh-oh, I don't have enough to kill him with it. It's okay. Just one more shot is all. Boom. And then there's this jerk. Why, thank you. I'm something... I don't want to toot my horn too much, but I consider myself something of a Mega Man expert, so... It would be funny if the pods didn't crack after you defeated a master, and if you re-enter it, you have to fight them all over. Oh, that would be shit. That would be hilarious. That would be the worst. That feels like something that some sort of, like, bullshit Kaizo Mega Man hack should do someday. If it hasn't already. Indeed, X. I love classic Mega Man and about half of Mega Man X, and of course the way too short-lived and underrated Mega Man Legends series. I even like the Mega Man Zero games and Mega Man ZX. I never got around to Advent, though. I should really get around to ZX Advent someday. Anyway, this is the abject shittiness of the Power Stone at large. I have to wait until all the stones fly off, and look, that completely missed him. I might just be better off using the Mega Buster on Charge Man here, honestly. One of the dirt worst weapons in the entire series. I'm surprised I won, honestly. Yeah, I think the sequels of Mega Man Zero are on the whole better. Oh, make me jump over. This is a pretty interesting, if not somewhat monotonous boss. You can pretty much see how this carries out entirely. Although, he is forcing me to jump over the gap pretty much every time, which is getting very annoying here. See, he's doing it again! He knows! He's doing this shit on purpose. Maybe I can bait him. No, no dice. Ugh. He's making this mildly challenging and annoying. Okay, there we go. Then don't jump over the gap. Okay, there we go. Imagine Wily trying to defeat you on purpose. I know, right? Although, as Chiptune was saying earlier, Wily makes a lot of really crappy decisions with all of his machines. Oh, Star Crash works in this Wily form. I think I'm almost out of Star Crash, but that's fair. Oh, that was just the Wily Press. That was not the official Wily Machine 5. And what is the purpose of that claw on the lower right of the castle there? It's just weird, man. Okay. A crossover of Mega Man and Sonic would be great. We have gotten a crossover between them in the Archie comics, if I'm not mistaken, and it was very cool, but sadly short-lived. There should be a game that does something like that, though. That would be pretty great. Saving Wily's paw fed. Yeah, you're probably right, Shadow. I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, this is Wily Machine 5. It's a pretty cool giant tank. Okay, so it's this form that's weak to the Star Crash. Pretty easy, honestly. This machine does suck. Hopefully the capsule will provide more resistance. Ow. Really cool final boss music, though. Okay, I can't even hit him up there. Yeah, I think it was the comics. Well, this is going very expediently. Only does 1 pekka damage at a time, huh? Hey, sir, can you tell me what this version of Wily is weak against? I'm just going to use all the energy tanks I have. Alright, I'm just going to cheese it and use beat. I know it's dishonorable, but fuck it. I've gotten this far. I collected all the letters. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Yeah, he is weak to beat. Beat him up. So basically, there's not much actual skill to this finale. It's just really more of an endurance test than anything. I guess that's a problem with most of the final bosses in Mega Man. Like, the Wily capsules in 4, 5, and 6 were actually pretty easy. So then they decided to make the one in Mega Man 7 way too fucking difficult. And everyone fucking hated it. Which I think is actually kind of hilarious. But, I should stream 7 sometime. That'd be pretty great. Everyone hates Mega Man 7 Wily. I kind of learned how to deal with him, but he's still a huge pain in the dick. And there we go. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, that alien form in 2 was pretty original. You should do more crazy shit like that. And yeah, Mega Man almost gets to shoot him, which, certainly air of grimdarkness. Well, basically, you want to try and remain below him for as often as you can. However, if he spawns right next to you, you're just gonna have to kind of take the punch. Very Sonic, yeah. I like how they demonstrate Mega Man's super strength there. And yes, Wily begging is always an immortal moment. It's always hilarious. I love it. A tradition that I will never get tired of. I gotta get a drink of some sort. I'll be right back. I don't know where to go with the stream after this. Hey, I beat Mega Man 5 Live. Pretty cool, not bad. Alrighty, I am back. It's about 11 minutes to 2 on my end. I can still go on for further, but I don't know where to go. I will take suggestions. Thanks, X.
for... I feel like sticking to the NES for now, but if there's any game that anyone wants to suggest on that end, I will... Huh, Umihara Kawase, well... It's on the SNES and not the NES, but I could do that. I just need to set up the, thing. And I don't know if my controller's gonna work properly on it either. But, Batman Return of the Joker. Shatterhand, Gekitachi, Yaku Battle. Man, I'm getting a lot of suggestions here. All very good suggestions. Okay. Okay, how about this? For everyone who suggested a game, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 20. Can you guess that number? What the fuck? How did you guess it was 17? X wins, just barely beat Shadowhog. Although I would like to get on Final Fantasy 1 at some point, so... How? That's amazing. Oh god, Atlantis no Nazo. I don't think I have the chutzpah for that game tonight. But, I would be glad to get on a bit of the Guardian Legends, certainly. I don't know what 17 reminds me of, but I agree that it is indeed a good number. Now, this game's pretty big, and I'm probably not going to beat it all tonight, but, I would at least like to poke into it a little bit. ...2017 was one of the greatest years ever for video gaming. It was a renaissance. It was a revelation. Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, other stuff like Hollow Knight, Cuphead, Resident Evil 7. So much good shit. It's unfathomable, almost. Wow, I'm doing really poorly at this opening here. Yes, Prey's excellent, Nier Automata's excellent. I remember in the fighting game, man, Injustice 2 and Tekken 7 were both quite good. Wish some indie would rip off this game too. Yeah, they really should. What other great shit was in 2017? Feel free to remind me about it. Okay, I'm doing really badly here. Wow. It doesn't help that I'm using my keyboard because my stupid fucking Xbox 360 Series S controller doesn't want to cooperate tonight. I'll have to look into some good here. Anyway, this is the archetypal cores and turrets boss that Compile likes to throw into the games. Yes, Night in the Woods and Horizon Zero Dawn, both very valid choices. I never got around to Horizon yet. I feel like I should at some point. I have heard mixed about it from some people, but it seems like one that I enjoyed for a while. Breath of the Wild. Xenoblade 2, I did not get around to. And yes, this is indeed a bunch of computer cores. Oh, Sonic Mania, yes. Yes, great choice. Kinda underpowered starting here, though. Yes, Samus Returns. Yes, definitely. I love Super Mario Odyssey, but for some reason... Yes, there is also Doki Doki Literature Club. That game's almost a meme to me by now. I don't know if that's it. Oh yeah, Snipper Cliffs. That's one that looked really neat, but I never got around to it because I am a loner and I have no second person to play it with. But it is what it is. I love the heroine's design, by the way. It's very retro anime. Yeah, I gotta get around the golf story as well. That seems like the type of game I would do. Finally, a modern sports game that isn't shit. Okay, that's a symbol I need to keep in mind. Well, there was a lot of excellent shit in 2017, that's all I can say. 2018 was very good, too. 2019, I've grown to appreciate, even if it was personally kind of a bad year for me. 2020, not the best, but still keeping it up. 2021, a lot of good stuff, I thought. We'll see how this year turns out, although I'm not expecting that much. I need to... Stormblood! Yes, indeed. Yep, Cruelty Squad released last year, and that was my favorite game of 2017. I mean 2021, Jesus. Metroid Dread came close, but... I mean, we got the gif of the, Cruelty Squad handler jabbing his mouth, and it always cracks me up every time it gets posted. I wish you could do that in Twitch chat somehow. Anyway, here's a mid-boss. He's very slow. I heard about Unsighted. I did not play it, but it does seem pretty good. Oh, that's the bonus life music. Weasel, I believe Void Bastards was 2019, if I'm not mistaken. I heard a lot of good about Unsighted. I need to finish up Inscription, but I've loved what I played of it. I've had my ups and downs with Inscription, but ultimately I think I fucking love that game. It's just so... insane. Baba Is You is a game that I've been afraid to approach. Aw, it's Redlander. Because I know that I will have to end up looking up puzzle solutions eventually, and that defeats the purpose of the game being what it is. Corridor 1. I should probably get to it anyway, you're correct. Come on, open up. I think it opens up if I keep shooting at it. Maybe? Oh. I just have to shoot it from the outside. Very SMB 2 indeed. Alright. Wait, hang on. I feel like the saber thing should be better here. I like this enemy design. Really hard to hit head on, much easier to hit as it goes around. Alright, more power. Guardian Legend is mostly accommodating at first, but somewhere down the line it hits a massive difficulty spike. I don't know exactly when that is, but this game eventually does not fuck around. So it's an NES game. Yes, Shadowhog, you're absolutely correct. It is indeed one of those. Yeah, last time I played this, I got insanely frustrated with the final boss, and I think I just ended up using save states. I didn't remember it being that much of a jackass, but... well... yeah, it was what it was. It didn't help that, like, every time you lost to it, you had to undergo, like, a mini boss gauntlet afterwards. Or some bullshit like that. Love the music. I wish I could remember the name of Tom Pyle's most constant composer, but whoever they are, they're a genius. I don't think my performance is floundering just yet. I'll show you. There. Oopsies. Looks like using that made my fire go down. Okay, there we go. Now it's back up. you're right, Shadowhawk. This is pretty much Darius now, isn't it? Yeah, I can definitely see this being in an RPG. But nope, it is indeed a shmup. Actually, this is a shmup RPG if you want to be really technical. So... And I can't believe that Raider Buns, normally I think an American or a Western educational company, actually distributed this game. That's crazy. And yes, Compile did give us Mado Monogatari, the actually surprisingly violent source of Puyo Puyo. Puyo Puyo was the more popular spin-off. So, does that mean Puyo Puyo was the persona of its time? A schmurt PG. Yes, indeed, Weasel. Yeah, the US cover is bad. It does not convey what the game is about at all. Pretty tough boss for this early, too. Thankfully, I got a heart from that. I mean, I guess it's not as bad a cover as Mega Man 1, but it's still pretty fucking awful. Oh, whoa! Man, that was close. And I got the crescent key. Sweet, I think I saw that symbol a few rooms back. Warp. And I'll take whatever this weapon is. Ooh. Oh, we can go there. Well, that's appropriate. More great music. It's a ripoff of a movie poster. Oh, wow. Incredible Crisis. That's a game I feel like I should have gotten around to by now. Do you remember X? Do you remember what movie it ripped off? Because I'm not sure if I ever knew that. I only remember Incredible Crisis begins with a dancing minigame. Mystery of the Druids. That's the guy who's going like, ah! Ah, it's a loopy shot. Uh-oh. I guess I was really confused with Incredible Crisis' marketing, so I didn't really know what to make of it. Oh well. Let's be honest, 90s marketing fucking sucked. Compile game. Yeah, this game has all the weapons in it. You get so many fucking sub-weapons. I don't even know what to do with them all. Anyway, I think the laser sword is still my most useful, so let me just do this. Dead. Very quickly dead. What is this thing? Power shot. Yep, Snarf, that was the name of the game, pretty much. A movie called Creature. Oh, I'm gonna have to look into that one. I kinda wish adversarial... Well, Starboo, you know... Oh, wait, I think I should follow the arrow, but I'm not going to. Okay, fine. Hey, Starboo, you know what commercial I think killed... Okay, we're just going in circles now. I don't get it. Anyway, Starboo, you know what commercial I think killed that sort of advertising? Take a guess what I'm going to say. You know in your heart where I'm going with this. Oh, it opens for me. I don't even remember the Yoshi's Island commercial. No, I was thinking of something much later. Much later. Oh hey, we're going to Darius again. Only now it's significantly more aggressive and has starfish. Oh yeah, the Mr. Creosote. Oh god, that was terrible. There was a Contra Hardcore commercial? What was that like? I don't think I've ever seen it. I'm gonna have to look. A kid gets shoved into a meat grinder. Wow! That sounds pretty fantastic. Jesus. Yeah, Turbo Teen, indeed. Didn't the video for, Another Brick in the Wall already do that, though? Anyway, I wanted to joke that the Gears of War Mad World commercial was what killed that sort of edgy advertising forever, which, was maybe a little after the fact, but, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they thought the game deserved that much emotional gravity, and why it just led to... Yeah, no, the fact that it was artistic was what killed edgy advertising. Yes, expert, Sotenga and Gears. Oh, we got a Bad Company parody. Ah, yes, it... Uh-oh. Oh god, I don't think I should be fighting this boss this soon. This guy's tough. It's a giant eyeball that lays down a lot of, I don't know, electric seaweed. I do remember that ad, though. That was pretty great. It's just, why does a game like Gears of War get to be artsy-fartsy and up its own ass with the marketing? I never got it. I still don't get it. I just... It's not a Sotenga stream if I don't dump on Gears at some point. X, you're right. This is kind of like the magnet beam. Okay, if I don't get hit again, I might be able to make it out of this alive. No guarantees. Oh shit. Okay, I got hit again. Okay. Oh, wow! Woo! Don't know how you survived that one. Yeah, I'm not sure if I was supposed to fight that guy that early. But I did, and I didn't fail. So. Ta-da! And I got a grenade. It's a straight-up fucking grenade. Cool. Oh, Jesus. Arachnophobia. No, I don't really have arachnophobia, but that was pretty yikes. Alright, what's this guy like? Oh, hey, I already fought your cousin earlier. Hey, you're right, the game is heavy barrel. I guess if you want to be really cavalier, you could say this game is Akari Warriors, but let's be honest, Akari Warriors sucked. If anyone has any nostalgia for the Micronix port of that game, I'm sorry, but it just sucked. It was the suckiest bunch of sucks that ever sucked. I don't remember getting this one. Actually, I should probably be using a power shot. Yeah, this one. Blaster Master, yes! Got it! My tenacity in holding on is pretty crazy. Uh-oh. Please don't tell me that- Oh my god! This enemy is terrible. covered with spiders. It doesn't quite have the same ring as covered with scorpions, but there you have it. Aw, it's Blue Lander. So you're welcome to no use and press button. I guess I can drop a safe state here. It's the company mascot, and he's adorable. Saving is no use. That's a grim way of putting it, but yeah, I guess so. So many umlauts. I'm not sure what direction to go here. Maybe I'm supposed to return to the hub. Main hub. I think I've done everything here that I can. Nope, he's not Lolo, although the oh god. The Adventures of Lolo would be a pretty great game to play, honestly. Well, maybe I should make that the focus of my next stream. I have beaten it before, but I have not beaten its sequel because there was a bullshit water puzzle that held me up. Oh, that's no good. The Adventures of Lolo? You better, sis, I have saved your seat. Marmalade Boy. You gotta let me know more about Marmalade Boy if there is more to know about it. And yeah, I do remember Mustache Boy. Oh. Yep. Well, the title speaks for itself, I'm sure. Whatever it is. Oh yeah, Jelly Boy sure exists. This boss looks kind of dubious. It's a baiting. Okay, I don't want to know more. I don't think I do. There we go. There's my boy. Wonder what anime it's based on then. And yeah, that did look like a ballroom. Oh shit, I should have streamed Splatterhouse and Maine when Dyer was here last night. Oh well. Ow. More points, more strong, more chips, more huge. Oh, it is actually called Marmalade. Okay. Well, shit, that's crazy. Honestly, I'm not sure where else to go at this point. I haven't played this game in a while. I'm gonna start speeding it up, though. Oh, there we go. This is very well. You need a special. Oh, that's not helpful. Yeah, the Crescent Key is indeed the only one I have. This is where I started, right? Yeah, this is where I started. Shit. Wait, what's this one do? Oh, well. That's just explaining the game to you there. I don't know if there's anywhere else that uses the Crescent Key, but... Oh, I'll investigate that in a bit. Okay, So that's open. So that's open. So that's open too. I think that was just a shortcut. I think I am going around in circles here. So I guess I better go back here because it's the only place I could go. Kind of wasted my time a bit. Although it is saying there's stuff down there now that I see. Can I use the crescent key to get down there, maybe? Let me just check something. W for west. Okay, let me see here. Hey, no problem, Snarb. Thank you for stopping in as well. Oh, hey, there's the crescent key. I'll probably wrap it up soon. I'm just going to keep going in Guardian Legend until I die once. And then I will retire for the night. It's no use, is it? How fatalistic. Oh, Jeebus. Okay, so we go here then. Free open, let's see where this goes. Oh, again with the fish. Now they're even more aggressive. Yeah, this is going pretty fast here, isn't it? Okay, where are the enemies, though? Okay, there we go. Ask me, shall receive. Oh god, and now there's too much shit on the screen? Fantastic. There we go. There we are. Uh-oh. That sure interrupted shit. Ah, nice. More nice. I think we get through this. Hopefully. There's that. And there's this. Whoa! They just warped out. I guess that means I'm at the boss. Cool effect. Oh, it's an even worse version of the guy that I fought already. Except he's barfing up a lot of shrimp. And I'm gonna use this version of the weapon. It's not being as effective as I'd like it to be. Actually, it's being kinda crap. Oh god, what do I use? What do I use? This. Oh dear. Oh dear. He's just barfing out shrimp at a buffet rate here. Oh god! Nice. Well, still going, I guess. Onward and upward. Where there next time, not sure. Now we get whatever this is. Man, so many weapons. I don't even know what to do. Okay, so that's where we're supposed to be then. I'm going to not follow you, Arrow. Just because. Oh! Haha. There's your touch everything. Okay, that's sensual. Oh. Wow. I died in the stupidest way possible there. That was completely my own fault, too. F. Yep. Well, honestly, it's pretty late in my end, so I think I'll be wrapping up the stream anyway, but, hey, thank you all for stopping in. I am Sotenga. I will hopefully be at this tomorrow. We shall see. I'm just figuring out my stream stuff again, getting back on my feet with this stuff, and just figuring out wherever I'm going. So thank you all for stopping in. I don't know when I'll start up. Maybe midnight tomorrow, maybe 11. I should probably stick to a more constant schedule. But thank you all so much for stopping in, and thanks for the subscriptions as well. I really appreciate it. You all take care, have a good night, or morning, depending where you are in the world, and, yeah, I'll see y'all later.